Hello and welcome to Sovereign Earth number 3, and I'm JJ, and I welcome anyone in who's joining me for this brief exploration on this occasion of stillness and silence. A bit of a paradox that I'm talking, but I won't be doing too much talking, I hope. And so the power and the virtue and the remarkable beauty of silence. And I can see various people linking in. There's already a good few of you. And whether it's 3 or 33, 333, if it was only one other, this would be worth doing. There's something about joining together for the greater good. And in this case, for the earth, putting heart back into the earth, putting heart back into this earth. So silence. The best way to start is with something, a song that really, for me, embodies the power of silence. So I welcome and invite you to listen to the first time I sing it. And if you either know it or feel inclined, join in thereafter. We'll sing it just a couple of times. Ideally, we'd do this for 20 minutes. But, and afterwards, I'd like us to dwell in the silence. Really experience and savor and enjoy this silence in the song. Now, I don't know about you, but my experience is that, for one, I'm very loath to break the silence, very loath to cut in. The other thing I notice is how it stills me takes me into a more embodied place. Now, whether you are singing or not, some of that quality, I hope, will rub off and be present now. This virtual, well, it's wonderful. We're spread out geographically at vast distances, and yet there's a connection. There's magic. Yeah, there's an ethereal, ephemeral magic and mystery to the quality of silence. Yet we all know it. And it's so important in our lives and for our health. And the reason I'm wanting to just explore it briefly is because I think it is one of the most potent tools in our armory of helping heal the earth through healing ourselves as well at the same time. Silence is so elusive in our modern world, so scarce often, and so interjected with noise. That true silence is very rare and such a valuable experience. I was going to say commodity, a valuable commodity. It is a valuable commodity. It's a valuable, essential presence to being. And yet, how often do we truly dwell in silence? How often do I truly dwell in silence? It's worth just take your mind, or take myself in this moment without having pre-thought it, to a place of stillness and quiet, where I've known stillness. Where is a place I've truly known quiet, stillness and silence? So for myself, I found myself. I didn't pre-run this. I didn't pre-think it. But where I found myself was in Chile, actually, in Patagonia, in a wild, remote place with the firmament of all the stars above me. It was night. So there were different elements there, stars and expansiveness, nighttime, enclosed, and just pure silence. Very rare. And I suspect that for each of us, it would be somewhere in nature, deeply in nature. Very connected with nature. And through that, with ourself, with our true being, with our embodied self. And again, through that, this connection with the earth, which I'll keep coming back to, this connection, putting the earth at the heart of all I am, all we are, all we do. Into the silence of the night, into the silence of my heart, I am making my dreams come true. You are making your dreams come true. We are making our dreams come true. I invite you to join me into the silence of the night, into the silence of my heart. I am making my dreams come true. You are making your dreams come true. We are making our dreams come true. Into the silence of the night, into the silence of my heart, I am making my dreams come true. You are making your dreams come true. We are making our dreams come true. Into the silence of the night, into the silence of my heart. I am making my dreams come true. You are making your dreams come true. We are making our dreams come true. Into the silence of the night, into the silence of my heart, I am making my dreams come true. You are making your dreams come true. We are making our dreams come true. Now, there are certain songs where the silence that follows them is more palpable than others. With some songs, the silence which follows is so potent, it's quite shocking, almost is the word that comes to me. And what's interesting, there's a healing in the silence which follows singing, deep healing. And it's recently been what's kind of known at a mystical, spiritual, intuitive level has been proved by science as science catches up yet again. And what they found when they were measuring the benefits of song, measuring the endorphins released, measuring the brain activity, and seeing the healing quality of that, by accident, at the end of the singing, they found that, what do you know, in the silence, particularly the first minute of following a song, there's an even more potent benefit and healing. And well, that's remarkable and kind of paradoxical and strange in a way, that the silence should be even more healing than the song, and yet not so strange when you think about it. So I'm going to song for me is the power of the most powerful tool, one of the most powerful tools, but silence in relation to the earth. So what was it Rumi said about silence? He said, silence is the language of God. All else is lost in translation. That's worth pondering. Rumi being the wise man he was. Silence is the language of God. All else is lost in translation. And another one was Francis Bacon. What did he say? Silence is the sleep which nourishes wisdom. Silence is the sleep which nourishes wisdom. Again, there's a great truth in that. The void of silence allows wisdom to emerge. So I want to share with you one of my favorite quotations in relation to silence. And then, it's one that came to me from, there's a group of people I sit with sometimes on a Sunday. And this quote came from Julia, who helps hold the space with her husband, Simon. And I think, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It's just wise, it's wisdom. So just savor this for a moment. We need to spend time in silence and stillness, waiting for the tide of truth to rise. Waiting for the tide of truth to rise. Such waiting, simply being, is not a denial of doing, nor is it to run away from the world. Rather, It is an awareness that right action arises from the deep center of being. Such waiting fosters a deeper commitment to the world from within. To practice dwelling in silence is to practice simplicity. It is to let go, to give a consent to truth. It is to let go, to give a consent to truth. A consent which takes us beyond all that we know, beyond all that we've been told, beyond all that we can imagine. We're brought into a kind of darkness in which we do not know the way. Yet at the heart of darkness there is light. And in the light, the birth of love, peace, compassion and joy. Empty in silence, we wait upon the stirring of being. Empty in silence, we wait upon the stirring of being. So we're going to finish with a song, one of my favorites, and it's all about silence. What better? The wisdom in the words, but beyond is the wisdom in the silence, a greater and a deeper wisdom. So we'll sing it. I invite you to listen or join in or just be bathed in it. And then we'll dwell in silence just for a little while after. And in that silence, just be. Just be. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I surrender to the mystery. I awaken to the beauty. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning in your grace. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I surrender to the mystery. I awaken to the beauty. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning in your grace. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. I surrender to the mystery. I awaken to the beauty. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning in your grace. I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning, I am burning and burning in your grace. I hear the silence calling me, so softly calling me to where I have always been. Offering this silence out into the world for the greater good. Offering this silence and this blessing of silence for each of us. May you be blessed with silence. May I be blessed with silence. May the earth be blessed with silence. May we each and all be blessed with the healing power of silence. I'll leave you with that and hopefully see you next week. Bye.